Hey everyone, Runecloak here, and today I'm playing a Scoia'tael deck. So I wanted to try out the new Heist card and make a video showcasing it. I've been playing around with some different decks. I tried Heist hand buff, because of course I love hand buff. That one's a little awkward, and it's just, it can be susceptible to similar punish to hand buff. I don't want to make two hand buff videos in a row. I probably will revisit it in a future video though, because it is a fun deck. I also tried a Dwarven Heist, but Dwarves just don't have enough deploy units for Heist, I think, and they're pretty telegraphed. Because ideally you want to play Heist before your threats, I think, just so your threats are only on the board for one turn versus the extra ones by playing them first. And so your Dwarven, those targets can, like I said, be telegraphed, and so they're going to be answered easier or more targeted, and then your Heist plays for less value. And then I tried an Elf deck too, and that one's probably maybe stronger than this one I've got here, this kind of blend, like the pure Elf deck, but it's also a little more, a little more boring, a little more predictable and stuff, and so I wanted to branch out and kind of blend the two. And so this is Dwelv Heist, so this is Dwarves and Elves. So we've got the Heist, we've got Tellianin. I think she's a cool card. She works well with Ailerin, or using a Deadeye, or like a Neophyte there, right? They're 2 power, and so you can shuffle back in your deck and hopefully get a better value target, but even redeploying it's not that bad. As you do want some Elf Swarm payoff with like Isengrim, with your Yaven, and those are also good Elven Heist targets. So we're not playing Vanadane in this deck. For one, the Vanadane Sinless Waylay deck, it's a little cheesy. It's also, like I said, similar to like that Dwarven strategy where it's a little telegraphed. Your opponent sees Vanadane, they're going to go all out to kill it. And then if you're using Heist on Vanadane, those are 0-point Heist plays, which just makes your tempo so much worse, making it easier for you to lose round 1 and then get your Sinless 8 Waylays bled out of you anyway. And so it doesn't really have that kind of payoff. And additionally, then you play those Waylays, or if you don't, you play those Waylays with like an Alyssa, which is 8 provision, 6 power card that you need to draw and play in very specific sequencing, or you just don't play those Waylays, which again is just more cards you can't play, more likely to lose round 1, which just isn't ideal. So I went a different route. We still have Simless in the deck. He's still great value. You can play Simless with double backup plan, which can be good to destroy an immune unit like Saskia or like an Erland if it's low enough power. And just play some more Elves, which are also backup targets for your Heist if your more gold targets or better value targets get answered. Backup plans are also nice to just play individually if you need to, and go Simless double Waylay and use, like I said, individually to answer like smaller threats, doing 2 damage with from the start, and then maybe you get like an Elf. Ideally something like this Dolbothana Archer, which has a 6-point deploy on the melee row and can also answer a threat, dealing 5 damage with the backup plan and also getting 5 points on your side of the board. So that's, like I said, the ideal target. We don't play it naturally in this deck, we now have the provisions. But it's just a good card. And then you have multiple options on your Simless, all of them synergizing with your game plan, putting Elves on the board, dealing with your opponent's threats, especially through different bouts of damage. We don't have like super high removal. There could be ways to like tech in like a Heat Wave or something like that to deal with those larger threats, kind of a tall punish type card for like something like a Caranther, because we don't have a Spores either. That's another card you can easily slot in here though. I haven't needed it a lot in this meta, but maybe you're fighting different decks than I am, right? I'm in a low 2400s, so that is that. We also have Vernassil, Isengrim, and Yaven as those kind of like gold Elf Swarm power kind of combos. Vernassil is great if you've got a bunch of Deadeyes. We don't have a ton of ways to put them on the board without the Simless 6 Waylays or scenario, but you can still get a pretty good handful for Vernassil to get value, and she can help remove threats as well with that Heist there. And then for the Dwarves, we got Zoltan. Another reason I wanted to put Dwarves in this deck is Zoltan's just such a powerhouse of a card. It can be like 14 on deploy, even more with armor, which we have Chariots to give him some armor, and it can also remove threats, dealing 3 damage to multiple targets, and then making him an engine if again you have that barricade. That will make him more like 15 points on deploy, but he's just insane, and so his deploy alone can be like 10 points, which is one of the better value Heist targets in the game, honestly. So he's just great, and I wanted ways to justify him and make it work out with more of a package. So again, I've got the double Chariot, and then we also have double Mahakam Guards, which also have really good deploy abilities if you've been able to swarm enough, either with Zoltan. Zoltan alone puts 3 Dwarves on the board. Each of these Chariots put 2. And we also have Zoltan's Company, which in this deck, they spawn 4 Rowdy Dwarves, 2 from Naturally, 1 for the Zoltan, and then 1 for Zoltan Scoundrel, because again, we're swarming in this deck with elves and dwarves, so Zoltan just always gets pretty good value. There's also a lot of swarm in the meta, like Arrakis Swarm, for instance, or maybe other elves, so you can play a melee row as well, depending on the matchup. So he just seems like a pretty good card, again, in this meta, and also he works with Zoltan's Company. He works great with this deck, and encourages you to swarm with, like, again, dwarves and elves, getting value from Hakam Guards for your dwarf package, or, like, Yavin, Isengrim with, like, your elves. Then, let's see, the rest of the deck, we just have some bronze elves. Tricksters, I really like. They're good movement techs, and they're also kind of reverse engines by putting that infusion on one of your opponent's units, and then just getting value for whenever you play elves. Even being able to play multiple elves in one turn with, like, backup plan, or like Sinless backup plan, or like Tilian in to play multiple elves to get even more value per turn for this Trickster. Then we just have like these double planet bowmen. They're a little interchangeable. You could play like another Neophyte, or like I said, Tekken like a Spores, or a Vial of Forbidden Knowledge if you want. That could be good maybe as like a little extra thinning, telling you what your opponent has. Could also protect one of your threats, right? Because we don't have like engines so much in this deck besides like Zoltan and like these chariots, but all of your deploy elves are now engines, or not engines, they're threats in their own right, because your opponent will want to remove them to deny you heist value. Let's see. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. We also have a Serpent Trap. It's just a bit of a tech card. I think it gets pretty good value. People don't play into it or play around it so much, and there's a lot of decks that, like, you know, you're guaranteed to see them play a special, so you can time it and wait for the moment's right for them to activate it themselves, and then it's taunt removal for a good value. So I like it. Again, you could switch things around a bit, but I've gotten pretty good value with it. And it can get good surprise value too on the ladder, which I do enjoy. We don't really have any tutors in this deck, but it does give the deck more power, which makes it easier to stay in round 1, just depending what your draws are like. And we do thin pretty well, because Simless in this deck actually thins, not just taking cards that you put to the bottom from like Vanadane or shuffled in with Alyssa. So you thin 2 with Simless, we thin with Ailerin. Tilian also thins, and if you play her in like a later round, she can maybe play you one of your gold elves if you missed them, which can be good. And with that, and then like just a lot of these cards are just like value cards, so you're not really left with like a Squirrel or a Peller in hand. You can take some aggressive mulligans especially if you played like Simless and thinned out your Ailerin. So I do like that kind of play style, or that kind of deck build, you know, not having too many bricks in the deck, so you can just kind of keep mulliganing for your win cons, and kind of draw your golds in a sense, but also knowing which ones to keep and commit in different rounds. I mean, that's Gwent, but also with this deck too, knowing whether to like keep your dwarf package for a different round or push in, or just start like really swarming the board and going for a longer round, or keeping short round options, again, like Zoltan or like Simless, you know, things like that, or even like a back row of Renacio can be some good points. Yeah, and then we just have Leader Charge to swarm more elves, or just make sure elves are on the board. They even give you a target for Tilian in if your opponent's really trying to board wipe you. And yeah, so that's pretty much the deck. I think we'll get into some games now. Alright. So we're up against Royal Inspiration, so that's gotta be Knights. I don't have an answer for scenario, so I really need to play an aggressive round 1 to win round 1, and then push out their scenario if I can. Short round's not ideal for me, but if I have like Leader Charges, then I can potentially do something. Okay, this isn't I need Heist here. It's a decent hand with some swarming potential. Let's see, I'd rather mulligan the Waylays. Yeah, I can Sinless Waylay this round. This could be really nice here. Okay, they open Damn Sorceress. They give it a Veil. That's a pretty good Serpent Trap. And then I can move Immortals. Alright, we're gonna Serpent Trap it. That's why I play it. For sure. Situations like these. Okay, be gone. Alright, so there's the Immortal. It does tank this a little bit, but just moving it out of the way is worth it, honestly. Get infused. Stack range row with elves. Okay, they're gonna probably play like a Knight or second Sorceress here. But I can keep removing this shield every turn just by playing an elf. Okay. Probably backup plan something we can actually answer. Don't want to play Zoltan here. Let's go Neophyte and then maybe like Italian in. Yeah, I just want to keep playing elves so I can get rid of that shield because it's 2 points from the Sorceress. Okay, there's the errant, but... Alright, so we're gonna do... not Simless, we're gonna play backup plan. And beautiful Dolbathana Archer here. And I can even do this here, this here. So, not ahead, but tying uneven, which is really nice. Aileron pops out, and actually am ahead. I always forget about Aileron. Okay, they play Redanian Knight here. I don't have a direct answer. Unless I go Yavin. Yavin's pretty good. I don't want them to get ahead for it. Not Simless. Erudite. Yeah, Erudite. So, just playing something like a Yavin would be pretty good. I could also go Telion in here, though. But Telion in can get like a Vernociel or an Isengram, which I'm not too keen on. I mean, it's okay if that happens. And then that's kind of a threat, too, for their next engine, so let's do it. I think I'd rather just put this back. I do get Vernociel, which is a bit of a shame, so I could kill this potentially. Let's just do this. It's kind of just fine. Alright, that was a bit of a low roll. I'd rather have gotten the Neophyte I shuffled back or any of these 4 provision bronze elves, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, so we can backup plan that. And then play Yavin to answer the Immortals. Okay, this is just 5s. I can also just kill that too, though. Or this. And it's fine, I don't need to kill that. So... maybe I go Simless here, even? No, that's crazy. Again, they're just 6s. Alright. Let's play this 5 here. That's the biggest engine, honestly. Alright, that should stop him. I can play this Scoundrel too, that's fine. Alright, they pass. I went uneven. Telion made this a very committal round, incidentally. Alright, so I still have some good targets for Heist. I want to push this round. Getting Heist, yeah, and Dwarf stuff would be really nice. There's a Neophyte I shuffled. So it was the second deploy elf from the top. Trickster can still get some good value. Okay, I wanted the Heist. But we can do a Dwarf round here. I didn't brick Simless either, which is nice. Alright. So let's just play that. Again, I want to limit their Erudite value. I want to bleed out the scenario. I have some playable cards here. Lady of the Lake. Oh, Neuromancy, okay. Right into the scenario. Alright, they're not mincing anything. So, with scenario gone, they don't even get ahead. They have to play another card. So they have to go down a card. I can also just board wipe them with Zoltan, though. I think I like that better. But Zoltan's very committal and just plays into scenario. I can answer a lot of their threats, honestly. I think I just pass here. I got what I wanted. I'm just gonna lose a card if I keep playing, I think. Although, again, I can kill everything here and get Zoltan on the board. They have some crazy point slam with this. I think I just pass. I think that's just better. Probably, they use their second AA even, but they're getting Vandergrift here. Yeah, they wouldn't have had that infusion, but alright. So I get double last A. Scenario's out. They still have Maiden's Shield though, but it should be okay. There's the Heist. Alright, Heist is here. I want Isengrim, but I don't want to brick Simless. What did I just say? Alright, that's bad. Alright. That is bad. I don't have armor for Zoltan either at this stage, so okay. Lead with the heist. I don't have Purify for Zoltan either. I might go backup plan on Simless at this stage. Could have done that already. There's the Maiden Shield. It's boosted now, and then they leader it twice. Jeez. Okay, they still have a lot of points. Uh-oh. Okay, they don't have this scenario though. Oh, both these are getting boosted every turn. Simless is one. Okay. A lot of shields too. How do I play this? Probably Trickster like a Knight Errant. Should we go Zoltan here? Let's hit that. Okay, there's the Knight Errant. Infuse it like that, okay. So now I'll go Simless backup plant. Okay, they're gonna, oh, and then they used their last leader charge, but this does stay around. So I'm gonna, let's see. Now this is infused, okay. And re-shielded, sure. Alright, so now I'm gonna play Trickster. Move the Knight Errant. And then we don't need to cargo the Zoltan right now, that can help remove something potentially. Although maybe I should, just because I can get value on it now. And I can unshield this at least 3 points, but then this doesn't like die to like an Erendite or a lock. So I think we'll do this anyway. Is there a Redanian Knight? I can move that too. Let's see, this is one of my targets. And the other one could be this backup target from Simless. So maybe I just play the Simless backup plan right now. And then we do get this archer, which I was hoping for. Kind of messes up the dwarf row a little bit, but it's pretty good value. Alright, not too far off. Let's see, okay. Yeah, this is the thing to move, but there's no unit, so it doesn't do anything. Kind of overswarming, but we're okay. There's a Sentry Knight, sure. So I just need to do 1 damage to that, and then I can double with on an archer, which will put 1 more unit on this row, which is fine. So let's do, I'm gonna play this before I play the Waylay, just so I can make sure it goes in the right row. So I think we'll do it like this. Just like that. Second Sentry Knight, sure. And so you can also Waylay kill that, but it's just another 2 points where this is better. Well, now we can Waylay now. See, I went on the right wrong row. So, alright. Yeah, I'm down some points. They do get a big Erendite in the end here. Ooh, I played into that, so I lost 2 points on that low roll. I think I'll just play this Zoltan's Company. I don't go too high if they have like a Spores. So, alright, I need 25 points to even catch up here. I have some big, decent last plays. It's not too crazy though. So they have a 4 point, I guess it's a 4 point heat wave. Alright, so we'll do this. Plays for 7, alright. And then, let's see, I don't know if this is enough. It's a tie! Alright, I'll take it. Brick it, because I bricked the Simless. But the Simless did give me another heist target, I guess. Sure I needed one, but alright, that's, yeah. Still a lot of points in the long round. Knights have engines for days. So I could have bled into round 2 a little bit. Also, the Telian roll in Vernasio is a little unfortunate. But yeah, I'll take a tie. Alright. Oh, I could have won that. Alright, Onslaught's gotta be Pirates, gotta be Golden Nekker, Mask of Orbis. Not entirely. I've seen both Skull in that. Alright, so I've got Heist. A little slow against them in round 1. See, backup plan can answer like a boat. This can answer boats too. We do have some dwarves. This might be more of a dwarfy round. Vernasio's nice though, so I probably open Heist depending. But I would like to move that right away with this Trickster, so I will do that. And then we want to put dwarves in the front row. So I'll put Trickster back row here.
Whoops and daisy.
I have a lot of, I can play this whole hand. I don't want to play Vernasio per se, but otherwise everything else is pretty doable. So we move the boat. We can backup plan another one. Decree, alright. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so we'll backup plan. Let's see if that gets an answer. It does not. It's unfortunate. So let's see, what other ways do I have to do damage? I have like this Bowman, which can do like 2 damage to this, so going for, this is like a 6, I guess. So we'll just play the Brigade. Little unfortunate there. I mean, Archer's the best roll, of course. But also could have gone for like a Dragoon. I don't mind playing a little slow with these Bronze Elves first. That's a huge commitment, jeez. And they're gonna boost their boat. They're crazy. Alright, so I'm not playing this Bowman here. So let's play the Heist, I think. I think now's the time for the Heist. So this will lead me to a long round if they pass here. I can't really do this in one. But I'm fine with that. Just plays a little more uninteractive. There's Serenova, okay. So they do look like they want to pass here. So maybe I play Zoltan now. But if Zoltan gets answered, it's a little sad. I can also, I guess I can't heist this. I could play this Chariot. And Zoltan's still pretty easy to answer for them. So maybe I do it after they pass and just go down a few cards. Not give them armor value. I'm even fine to go down cards if necessary. Artifact compression. That's an interesting tech card to add. And they have that. Okay. So let's play the Zoltan. We'll get armored anyway. They can just leader charge to kill him. So I mean, I'd kind of rather they pass, right? Let's do like this. So again, if they pass, now I have 10 points from this heist. And if they don't, I can kind of set up this Smock'em Guard. It'll be a little slow, but... Or if they kill Zoltan and they play. Okay, they go deranged Corsair. They're likely to pair that with a leader charge. I mean, they're committing a lot here on blue coin. Even though I'm not getting this heist value that I want. I can just play this. See if I play the company. It's losing 3 points. Say so I lose 6 total. Minus like 2. I mean, this helps me get armor too. Let's go do it like that. Again, I'm fine going down cards. But this plays for 9 here. Okay, rude. Alright, still plays for 8. 7. Stupid vote. So this plays for 7. And then I have... also the Aileron reach too. So these 2 cards get ahead. I think maybe even this does. So I definitely have plenty of reach. I have a 5-point heist. Okay. Alright, so we do lose some points on that, so I need 19. I have 4 here to start. So this is 4, this plays 4, well it could be 5 if I play this first. So he's 3 plus 5 here, so it's 8 plus 5, that's 13. It's not exactly enough, so maybe I have to play for an Onslaught. So I think this is... leave this. And then 1 leader charge. I think that's pretty nice there. So they can get card advantage if I just drive pass. This I don't really have any more swarming things, so we're just gonna mulligan it. Serpent Trap. I have an 8-point Serpent Trap right now. So I'm still going to be able to spam. I still have 2 leader charges. This Neophyte's pretty decent, I think. Okay, so I need some golds here. So I don't want to shorten round 3 at all. I mean, I'd like to bleed them a little bit, but the hand's pretty awkward. I mean, I can play these cards, but the longer the round, the better the heist. They do play an artifact compression as well, so that means they cut something. Maybe a second Corsair. So I'm never getting last say. So I might as well just trade this. See what I can get. They have to play something proactive too. I think it's probably the highest value Serpent Trap I'm going to get in this matchup. I think it's worth playing there. I wasn't expecting a golden Nekker. That's a good trade. Oh my god. Wait, this doesn't even get them ahead. Oh, that was a terrible golden Nekker. Oh my god. Well. So, alright, I'm just gonna pass here. Let's get my card back. I did not. Wow. Oh, I get Terror of the Seas too, which I didn't even have round 1. And then they play that, of course. That's crazy. Alright, so they don't have Curse of Corruption. They probably still have like a Tesha Moon Sword. But it doesn't really do much to me. I guess I can kill Telianin with a leader charge, but I need a draw or 2. Let's see. don't think I've played backup plan yet. No, I did play a backup plan. Right. So I need to mulligan this waylay. And then Chariot's decent. I have some good targets here. I don't want to brick Simless. I would like Yavin or Tillian in though, but this is also pretty bad. So I have 2 bad options, 2 good options, and then this is not great either, but 3 decent ones. I think I like this here, honestly. I don't think I take it. I think this hand can work. Okay, they start with an Axle, so they do have Proactivity. Be a decent card to play with Trickster. I played Trickster on their second blue boat, so we'll play the Heist. Probably last save the Zoltan. I can also, if like my Isengrim. Oh, Isengrim, Trickster, and I guess this Neophyte's the other cargo thing. I can also just triple cargo on the Neophyte. It's terrible value, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Yeah, let's see. Let's play the Heron Kaduk, sure. So Adept.
Gotcha. No, damn it!
So we'll just play this Chariot. Play it front row too. They're playing Spellblood would have been good against my deck, but the way they're playing it, it's not so much. Because they're kind of swarming here. Okay, they just thin to 0 with the blue boat. So they haven't really a lot of value on it. So we'll just play the Trickster. I want to stack melee row. They're definitely going to be removing stuff.
My pointy-eared clumsiness at it again.
But yeah, I like to be able to Zoltan. And then I want to play this a little late. Also, this is my Trickster is my Heist target. Alright. Oh no! Okay, so yeah, I get a double Heist on this. I did want to stack this row, but not so much anymore. I can play the Simless now. Just answer this. I guess I do.
Only one with no sense would trust the word of one. For the daisy of the valley!
And then they both go on the right row. We'll just armor the Simless. Oh, we armor a Deadeye. Make their brand even a little bit worse. I get armor value on this, which is really nice. I'm gonna play Zoltan fairly late, but Zoltan should be decently safe now, I think. Because no, Bjorn can kill it, right? So once I see the Bjorn, then I can play the Isengrim, but I also can't play it last. I'll have to play Zoltan back row. Yeah, okay, maybe I should have mulligan for these two. It could have been pretty... like -6 though. Okay, there's the compass now. A bit of a weird timing. Arnagad, huh? Okay, Arnagad's pretty rude, but he only has 3 armor. So let's play the Zoltan. Okay, yeah, he kills Isengrim, so I don't want that to happen. So let's do this. Although I want to play this last, so maybe I just play this Neophyte now. If I do it like this, I'm gonna double Heist on this Neophyte. Okay, and then I do this. And then I do this. And then I leave this one, but I'm gonna armor up the unprepared one in case I have to. Okay, so they have like Bran and like Teshamut. No, I guess they play Raiding Fleet instead of Tesha Sword. So it's Bjorn and one other card. Yeah, there's Bjorn. So he does kill that. And then that dies, unfortunately. Let's see, we can transform the Simless. And then I'll leader. I'm supposed to play those on the range row for this scoundrel here. So we'll do this. He does get killed by Arnagad, unfortunately. And then we'll just armor up one of these 4s. So, alright. So they get 2 points here. They don't get to click Bjorn. And then this plays for 4 points. So I missed 2. That's actually pretty... It's not that good. Oh my god. Let's see, it's... No, hitting this is bad. Okay, so we just do this. Oh, nice, I win. By 2 points. Alright, GG. That was tense. Probably should have just clicked this. Especially at that point I knew Arnagad was going to kill Isengrim. Because I did math earlier where I played Zolan first. So Isengrim would survive, but... Alright, nice. Alright, one more. Okay, alright. Deathwish. That's a bit of a rough matchup. I just need to have more points than them, which is hard. Curse Scroll. Uh-oh, is this some kind of like Arrakis Queen thing? I guess they'd play Urn of Shadows with that. Alright. So we do have a dwarf set up for Heist, but we don't have Heist in hand. This could be pretty good. Let's see. I'd rather have Waylays for Simless. It's like an 8 and a 7. Not ideal. So how we get Aileron out this round without committing too much? Yeah, maybe I just want to leave this round kind of soon, but they can be do a pretty aggressive push here. So let's see if I can draw the Heist. Alright, we just get second Bowman. It's okay. Alright, so Cursed Scroll. Arcaspore. Okay. It's not a Serpent Trap target. It's not really an anything target. Guess we could just go Company here, or maybe we just go Elves. Okay. Alright. What you gonna do? You gonna consume your Arcaspore? Thin it out? I don't know. It's a Slizzard. Is it Vi? I don't like Vi. Let's see if I can just backup plan that away. Oh, I can. Oh, it's funny. I'm gonna give them their Arcaspore value. It's fine. There you go. Now you killed your consumer, but I also gave, you a Death Wish, so it's pretty even. It's a good trade. So, I mean, the idea is just you kill the consumers. That's as far as I can tell against this deck. I'm not sure what this deck is entirely. I don't know one that plays Arcaspore and Curse Scroll. I'm happy just trading bronzes. Even trading up with bronzes too. A longer round's probably a little worse for me, depending. Haunt, okay. I could just not pass now, but like pass to the Haunt. Maybe a long round's okay. I can get good setup. Could Simless that too, and then get Aileron out. That forces a long round. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure that's what I want. So I guess it's either like Simless on this or double or just Bowman and then pass after. Simless thins too. There's some overkill there.
Humans to the sea!
If I'm going to compete with this scenario, I need to play something like that, and I think that's one of the better waylay targets. I lose 2 points again, but the consume's worth more than 2. It is a Vi. Okay. So, jeez. Vi is unfortunate. They can bleed multiple cards down. I can answer one of their Vi consumes. The Serpent Trap, I have to do the right timing on it. So maybe I just go... Their Vi starts off pretty small. Okay, I think I'm just kind of playing all my... elves, basically. So hopefully we don't get something like Renosiel, I guess. Yaven's okay. But I'm gonna play Tellianin is what I mean by that. Arcane Tome gives me a backup plan, or Heist. Does give me a Heist. And that's good for Zolt in there. Probably one of the better times to play Heist, honestly, with the Arcane Tome. It does give them one more Vi, though. But then I'm going to play Serpent Trap from hand, so if they click it, it's kind of perfect, actually. Though we don't really have these. We have okay Heist targets. We'll have better ones after I play Tellianin. So yeah, let's do it. Let's get the Heist. I want to tutor it out anyway. I'll go back row and put more elves in the range row. So I mean, they started it with the tome, so they're likely to click it. Witch Apprentice, sure. And see if they have restraint. They don't have any consumes, so they might just not do it. Okay, they don't. They're gonna be restrained. Alright, so let's play Tellianin. I could go Isengrim here. Does give me a head. I'd rather play Tellianin first and then Isengrim, I think. Or maybe not. Isengrim's better in these kind of longer-ish rounds. They do get 2 points though, so it's not exactly a head. See, I have like 2 good targets here. I could get a third one from this. I'm clicking either of these 2 aren't that good either, so maybe I just play a leader charge. And then the Isengrim. They shouldn't have really any removal, and now they get 2 points, but they're not ahead. I've gotten 2 consumes on the Vi only. Okay, they should know I have a Serpent Trap. I'm honestly just gonna play this Zolt in here first, I think. I'm gonna do it on the front row. And then we click the Isengrim? No, I guess not. Because I still have other cards to play first. I can always kill this, click the Serpent Trap, maybe kill the Witch Apprentice, but I like them not being able to play a Vi. So let's just leave it like this, kind of all the threats on the board. I think the idea is to win on even and then kind of, I don't know, make round 2 uncomfortable or maybe try to outpoint them in a longer round 3. Those are 2 different things. But okay, so I win on even. I didn't click the heist at all. The heist was just scary points. The serpent, but again, if they were gonna play a Vi this round and I stopped them, I think that's worth it. And let's see what I draw first before I decide to make any plans. Talion still in hand is good for this cargo value. Get the heist back. The trickster's not that good. Purify's actually okay. They don't have answers, so I can double heist something greedy. I think if I got better heist targets, I would play this round. But I need Onslaught and Zoltan. And maybe Yavin. Yavin can be helpful too. They play like at least one Slizzard. I can't drive past the Vi either. I'm not sure of this matchup. Like of how many points I need. I could overswarm too. But my deck's a lot of setup and point and then payoff. So a longer round is generally pretty good. And like they only have so many Vi's, I say. But they need balance like Vi's and consumes. So this hand could be not super good. It's not like they thinned at all. Or besides the Cursed Scroll and then the Arcaspore. The Cursed Scroll's not even thinning. And they played like an Aneromancy. An Arcane Tome, they clicked once. But this hand I don't think it's worth trading these kind of cards. Okay, they just play a Toad for carryover, sure. So they have 4 consumes already in Vi's, so they can just keep some tutors. So again, it's a matter of how many points my deck can actually generate. But it'll be I think this will be a good experiment, at least. You know, I don't have any Tall Punish anymore. Get the Yavin. I need the Onslaught. Let's see, Trickster. Okay, there's the Verno. The Zoltan would be huge here. I don't really have any too bad of cards to get. His backup plan is not that great. Neophyte, alright. Oh, there's the... Oh, okay. I can actually get Zoltan value. That's pretty interesting. So let's play Heist right away. Or maybe this Chariot. So I go Chariot, Heist, click the Zoltan. I'd rather make Zoltan an engine first, I think. And then Zoltan's gonna get 4 bodies here. And then 8 here, so actually play this, How do I do this? I'd rather play this front row. So I want to play this front row, actually. We're gonna overswarm. So maybe I don't even... I do heist this. Oh no, Zoltan only gets 2 bodies here. Right. Yeah, we're fine. And then... Telling either gets a Trickster or one of the other cards I put back. So here goes the Vi. Jeez. So we'll play the Heist. Click the Zoltan. Or we'll armor the Zoltan, so we start getting some points per turn. I can double Zoltan too with this. So I have plenty of targets for cargo. Okay, Banshee. So I can't answer the Banshee right away, honestly. Although I could with like the double cargo. They just played the Banshee too, so I could actually Tilion in. So yeah, let's do this. Yeah, we get the Trickster. Oh, wait, I did that backwards. Oh, that's rough. Oh, I just missed 2 points. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I needed to click this first. Maybe Onslaught back row is better. Purify is probably last. Yeah, that makes sense. Unless I need to Purify this now, but next consumer they play, I can just play the Tellian in. Okay. Oh, and that messes up the backup plan she gets, so maybe I prepare her first. So many points difference. So really need to maximize some points here. I'm going for an Onslaught back row. Oh, I can't play the Trickster either right now. The replay a Trickster, so I can replay something. Well, 50-50 I guess, if I go Yavin into it. So maybe I set up this for an Onslaught to help answer something too. There's this lizard I can just answer. So I kind of want to prepare the Tillian in so I can start doing points per turn. I think I do that. So we just do, okay, so this time we do this. Alright, so we play the Purify. Yeah, we play the Purify here. Onto the Zoltan, right? Wait, no, we want to, okay. We want to, okay, I see. So we do this. Yes, we do, alright. We do this. Play the Yavin. And then we prepare this. Oh, we cargo this, so it does points per turn. It's a little funky, but I think it's fine. Oh, I got it. Supposed to click it. Alright, so that's -2. It's fine. Alright. We also played this on the wrong row. Kind of. Yes. Okay, there's the Vi. Alright, okay. Yeah. Down a few points. So we click this. Now you're infused. We play the Zoltan's Company. And then we just armor up whatever. There we go. So I missed 2 points from this. They don't have any more consumes, but they could have one more Vi. Which they likely do, because they did use a consume just now. Each Vi is so many points though, and I'm running out of steam. Alright, so are they. So we'll just play the guard. We'll armor it as it should be. You get the points. And then here comes the last Vi. Alright, so that's just too many points. I don't have another 40. But let's show my... I mean, I kind of played everything. So again, this was just a test of how many points I could do. And you know, maybe there's different sequencing I could have done here. Okay, it's fine. And then, yeah, we just overswarm too. So it's just better to actually do this. And then, oh, discard this. Yeah. Alright. So we got pointed by Vi. I just need like one top punish though, and I would have been fine. Maybe the Yavin. So I missed, okay, I missed a few points throughout it. But I don't think it was 30 points difference. So that's where you could see, that's the kind of matchup you want to tech in like a heat wave or some kind of tall removal. But there's not a lot of Vi in the ladder. So it is what it is. Yeah, they had like 5 Vi's on there. Just like huge value. This deck can't slay Vi. Well, I mean, maybe there's a different, like I said, game plan or strategy, or maybe pushing them around 2 can work out. Maybe different sequencing, or saving like Isengrim for a long round. You know, there's gonna be different ways to go about it. But that's how I did in that one, and you know, it is what it is. But I like the deck. I think it's a fun blend of Dwarf and Elf, and I think it works out pretty decently. You have so many high targets for Heist, and so you always should get some pretty good Heist value, or just leave it, and it's kind of an implicit threat as well. If your opponent can't answer your high value deploy units, knowing that you can just double down on it with the Heist and following turns if they don't have enough control can be pretty... it's some fun kind of mind games and stuff, and I enjoy that type of game style. So I hope you enjoyed the deck and the video. Please like it if you did, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.